Alright, can you guys hear me? You guys good? Hello, hello, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let's see. Let me blast this out to the Discord and then see where is it. Alright. Can't hear me? A bit quiet. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Property. Let's see. 1 second. What about now? Better? Is it better now? Am I audible? Or is it still too quiet? Good? Okay, cool. Yay. Every stream has its own challenges. Alright. Too quiet still? Oh my god. You just don't have you don't have a more what's it called? A powerful enough amp. Maybe you need the topping A90 that I suggested. You don't need that. Let me see if I can bump up the volume more. How do I do this? How about now? Is this better? Can you guys like hear me good now? Should be better now. Okay. Right, cool. Perfect. All right. So, like at the end of every month, I always do these live Q&As. So you can ask me any questions. Yay! Exciting. So if you ever wanted any like IEM compared or anything like that that I didn't get to like in the videos throughout the months or throughout the years, feel free to just ask away. Hi Timmy, which do you prefer? Oh, I should say the name of the commenter too. It says D4M41N man. Hi Timmy, which do you prefer, Maestro Mini or Scarlet Mini? Choosing between the two. I still prefer Maestro Mini quite a great deal over Scarlet Mini. 02, I ordered the 02, it's not here yet, so be patient guys. Be patient. Have you heard news about the latest IEM from Lay Shores, the S15? Yeah, I also saw the graph, and not to be a graph like sniffer, but it just looked alright to me. But you know, of course I'll try it first before I review it. I wonder if I can hold my mic. No, I shouldn't hold my mic. That should not. Nope, almost broke it. I'm curious about Chopin's grades. I can give it the grades myself. It's beyond my grade ability. Are you getting Hype 2 or Canon 2? No and no to those two. I don't want to spend that much money. And I think Hype 2 has kind of lost its hype recently. Because there's just so many new releases, guys. Like it's gonna die within like the next 3 months. People are not gonna talk about it much anymore. To be honest, not a lot of people talking about it now. Hi Timmy, what is the best, cheapest, and generic IEM cable with mic under $10? I have no idea. I have no idea. Under 10? Oh, no clue. Kiwi Air's Quintet technical good? Yes, technical good. Hi to me, best. Oh, did I miss something? Isn't this coming out with Hype 4? Yeah, there's the new Hype 4 already, guys. So what are you on about with Hype 2? Get with the times. It's already Hype 4, man. And there's also Hype 10, I think, coming out. I don't know, is it Hype 6, Hype 8, Hype 10? There's like 2 more hypes coming out, alright? So Hype 2 is gone. Forget about it. Dead. Alright, there's Hype 4 now. Kiwi Ear's Melody versus Kifine Clonar. I've not tried Melody, but I really like the Clonar. Like, surprisingly so. Like, it's the first IEM from Kifine, and it was good. Hey, Timmy, best IEM for FPS games like COD. Well, if you look at the best COD players in the world, they just kind of use whatever. If you're coming at it from like a competitive standpoint, then audio gear won't help you with that. But from a fun perspective, I guess go with something that has like a lot of bass and mid bass, especially to get that really fun thumps and big footsteps. Hidis MP145, I've not tried that one either. You know, there's a lot of things that are not sent to me. There are a lot of things that get sent to me, and there are also a lot of things that don't get sent to me. I think like I don't know, some brands don't like to send stuff to me because like I tend not to like stuff they send me in the past. The only brand that's been really good, who's like has been allowing me to be completely honest, is Fio. Like, despite how much I don't like Fio products sometimes, especially in the tuning department, I think they can always use work in that department. They have been such a blessing because they just keep sending. And there are products I like from them. When I like their products, I say so. When I don't like it, I say so. And they're just so cool with that, you know? Very few companies are cool with that. Moondrop's another good company that just keeps sending stuff despite me liking or not liking them. So yeah, very, very cool. But most brands, they just don't like to send me stuff after I dislike one of their products or 2 of their products. Which is understandable from a business standpoint, not blaming them or anything. Thoughts on Nightjar Singularity? Too bassy for me. It's just a bass cannon. I remember it being just not for me. How is Quintet compared to Blessing 3 and Technical? I would say B3 is still better. Can you compare Elysian Diva and Monarch Mark II? Elysian Diva, like, I guess depend on the settings you want, because there's 3 bass settings for the Diva, right? I would say the half bass settings comes the closest to comparing to Monarch Mark II signature-wise. But I would say a Diva is much more energetic, while Monarch Mark II overall is more relaxed. Monarch Mark II is like one of those like very neutral, nothing wrong with it IEM, nothing really wowing about it either. Like, it just sounds like the wow factor of the Monarch Mark II is it's just that it sounds so neutral and natural. The wow factor comes from how wildly natural it sounds. But the Diva is just energetic. Especially in vocals, they sound lively and just, I don't know, in your face in a good way, I guess. So I would say the Diva is like exciting. The Monarch Mark II is natural sounding. I guess so. Scarlet Mini's not too bassy though. Scarlet Mini's way too bassy. I said it in my unboxing, man. It is far beyond what I would like in bass. For sure, but it's not super muddy. At least I find that the Singularity had some mud to it, or at least last I remembered. But the Scarlet Mini wasn't like really like super muddy. It's just a lot of bass. Fio FX15 review. Oh yeah. I do have units here that I haven't. Like, some that I want to review, some I haven't graphed. So let's see what are some of the reviews coming up, shall we? So besides that, there are some newer ones here that I haven't reviewed yet. So there is the Freya 2 that needs to be reviewed, of course. There's the, I forgot to review this one, the EM6L by Simgot. Forgot that. Some of the other ones coming up for review would be the, what's it called? Where is it? Oh yeah, I didn't do this one as well. It's the C Audio Kaguya. I was gonna make a video on just C Audio IEMs later on as well. What else is there? I remember there's one more thing. Oh, QDC Folk. And also, of course, the FX15 as well is going to be reviewed because I didn't review that one yet. What time is it now? It is 11:39. Japan time. Good morning. Shibuya or Akihabara better for travel to Weebs? Akihabara, absolutely. That's like Weeb place, and also there's e-earphone there in Aki, so you're gonna have a lot of fun there. Hey Timmy, non-audio questions. When your song Hua Hua released on Spotify, I have no idea. Like, I tried to figure out the whole Spotify thing, and I just kind of gave up. It's just not as, I don't know. I looked for a little bit, and it was kind of complicated, so I gave up. Let's see, where am I? I'm lost. Where are the questions at? How does the Dunu SA6 Mark II compare to Monarch Mark II? Wanted to get the Dunu. They're different, man. The SA6 Mark II is kind of like a V shape, essentially, like an SA6 but V shape, while the Monarch Mark II is just neutral. So they're just very different tuning. Best IEM under 50. How about 55 at Project Red? If you're gonna buy 50, you're gonna go 55 for Project Red. Trust me. Oh, my throat is dry. I have the One and Project Red. Love it. Based on your recommendation, what would be the IEM that I should consider? So if you're considering on upgrading from One or Project Red, man, you would have to spend quite a bit of money, I guess, to like upgrade from the Project Red, especially because Project Red is one of those IEMs where I would say it competes really well with the $150 bracket even, and in tuning especially it competes well within the $200 bracket. It's hard, man. I don't know. Like, I would go for one of the blessings, to be honest. If you're gonna go, if you like less bass, you can go for like Blessing 3. If you want more bass, maybe wait for like Blessing 3 Dust version. But yeah, you would have to jump up pretty high to like have a considerable amount of improvement. Yes, my English sucks. Some words like the R's are hard to say. Considerable. Will you review 7Hz Sonus? I don't know, man. It's kind of late in the game. The Sonus been out for like a few months now. It's gone. It's dead. It's dead now. There's gonna be new stuff coming out that replaces it here in the next like 1 or 2 months, like what Chi-Fi usually goes through. You know, there's, especially in the budget scene. In the budget scene, IEMs just don't last. They get replaced like that. What kind of weak ass snap was that? There you go. That's better. Let's see. Where was I? I lost my comment now. SimGot EA500 now considered trash already. I mean, it's a good sounding IEM if you like it. Like, nothing is really considered trash. Like, there's, well, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of things that are considered trash. But like, It's not considered trash, man. It's just considered forgotten through time or forgotten in the sea of new releases in Chi-Fi. It's one of the problems we have because a set that's hyped 2 months ago, most of them, I would say 99% of them, just don't survive past 2 months or 3 months, you know, and 99.9% of them don't survive past a year. So that's just the nature of this hobby. You're either very freaking fantastic or you're forgotten in a very short amount of time. Cold coffee. Perfect. I warmed that up a while ago. It's cold now. Will you have to see audio Hakuya? No, I do not have that one yet. Maybe I'll message them. Be like, hey, see audio, can you hook me up with some new stuff? They'll probably say no. What do you think of Kinera Phoenix call? I thought it was alright. It was alright. I know there's a lot of fanfare around that IEM, but for me, it's just so-so. Can a $60 DAC Moondrop Dawn Pro be my only DAC ever for $1,000? You don't need an expensive DAC, man. You just need an Apple dongle. Like, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You just need an Apple dongle. Anything beyond that, it's like you just want more. You don't need it. It's just a want at that point. Hello, what ear tips do you think good for you, May 2? I have no idea, man, because everyone's ears are different, and my preferred ear tips are the Duno SNS tips, the Shanghai tips from Tangsu, the Velvet tips. Those three are my three go-to. Some spin fits I like, but the first three are my three go-to. I don't know if that's going to work for your ears or not. It works for mine. Any news on Fio budget headphone? JT1? No. People don't like me to review headphones much on my channel. Like, you guys like IEMs, and I get it. Because, like, I kind of built this channel up with IEMs. So whenever I review headphones, people are like, oh, I don't want to watch headphone reviews. I understand. So I don't think I'll do too many, like, headphone reviews. Oh, look, it's Mr. Bang's audio review. Thank you for stopping by, sir. Everyone, go subscribe to Mr. Bang's audio review. Support I can't talk today. Support new creators. Jesus. Good IEMs for listening to twice. Just anything I recommend. Just anything and everything I recommend. Have you checked SimGot EW200? I will today. I'm actually going to earphone today to look at Chopin, because I think Chopin is already in stores here in Japan at earphone, at Big Camera, and at a lot of other stores. So I'm gonna go and check to see where they have Chopin displayed, and then I'll go and check to see if they have EW200 or not. In terms of technicalities, is the Duno SA6 Mark II that far off from Monarch Mark II? No. I mean, anything in the A and S tier are very close, man. They're very, very close. It could swing either way for most people, so don't take it way too seriously. S tier is just, I think it's just better than A, but it's by no means a huge leap in significant improvement. Hi guys, hi Timmy. Hello Samuel. It says, hey Timmy, how do I know if I have good ear tip seal? Well, you get bass. If you get bass and you feel like the bass is if you just feel like the bass is there, then you have a good seal. Another test is how much can you hear from the outside world, I guess. Because if you have a good seal on your if you have a good seal, you'll hear less from your surroundings. I lost my questions again. Let's see. Oh really? I really lost it. It's gone, guys. I want to answer everyone because I wanted to be a good live streamer and answer everybody, but I lost my point in space. Here, I think I found it. Alright. Here. Do you have inside info on B3 DUS? Maybe. Depends how much you're paying. Pick one. 7-Eleven, Family Mart, or Lawson. Why do you do this to me? For me, I am a huge fan of Karake-kun at Lawson. There's just so many flavors of like fried chicken. I think I'll go with Lawson. I think I'm a Lawson person. Kiwi Ears Melody review when, to me? Probably if it ever happens, it'll be like, I don't know, whenever it happens. Like I said, it's kind of old now at this point too. So we move on to new stuff. Unless they send it to me really soon, it might be in the back burner for a while. Is the Performer 5 a good upgrade from Project Red? I say so. I say it's a good upgrade. Especially in tech, you're going to hear a lot more micro nuances in the treble with Performer 5. I don't, like, tuning wise, it's not an upgrade, but in tech, yes. It's hard to upgrade tuning wise from Red. Red's tuning is very, very good. Is Supernova still worth under 1,000? I don't think any IEMs is really worth like over 500 nowadays if you're going for just purely sound quality. But if you're going for like everything else that has to do with like buying an expensive IEM as well, like a Supernova has like amazing customer service behind it, and the unit, the QC is also going to be really good. So I don't know, for everything you get beyond just sound quality, I would say so. Yeah, if you're looking for an IEM that would just last you a lifetime, I would say that'd be it. I could live off of Japan 7-Eleven, yeah. Hey man, I love 7-Eleven too. Like there's 7-Eleven right next to me here. Like, and I go there like every day. But if you had me pick one between 7-Eleven and Lawson, I have to say like, I think I like Karake-kun too much, you know. So I have to go with the Lawson. Walang says, it's either you're damn good or damn bad to be remembered. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, you have to be on the extreme end. Like, the IEM has to be just super freaking good or just so horrendous that people remember you, you know? You can't be, like, in the middle. You just get forgotten because there's so many IEMs just in the middle. You know what? That's kind of like humanity in a way, right? I mean, like, the super good people get remembered, the super really bad people get remembered, and the people in the middle kind of get forgotten over time. Yeah, it's morbid, it's sad, but it's kind of true. Have you used the Venus Velvet tips? Have you watched my channel? I've been talking about the Velvet forever. I think I talked about the Velvet before anybody talked about the Velvet. Yes, I'm the Velvet hippie. Or not hippie. What's it called? That's not the word hippie. Hipster. There you go. Timmy, any thoughts on Estelle and Kern? Expensive. Very expensive. They're well built though, most of their products. Very premium, but oh my god, are they expensive. What would you suggest for someone who is treble sensitive, but loves good bass and forward mids, and is around or under 1300. Gaia, I think that's like the perfect fit. Maybe Gaia, yeah. Well, maybe Gaia might have a little bit too much trouble for you. I don't know. I have to think about it. But Gaia would work. Another one that's kind of easy is like Monarch Mark 2. Yeah, Monarch Mark 2 might work too. But, you know, and Monarch Mark 2 doesn't really have, quote unquote, like, great bass. Good bass is well separated, it's clean, but it's not like great bass. Let's see. Are you going to review the from TRN? No. I don't think I will review anything from TRN for a long time. Not because I have anything against the brand, it's just they haven't made anything that I really feel like I needed to review. Why do you hate bass and good bass attack? Rinse, get out of here. Rinse here, if you guys do not know, he loves campfire audio. So you can already see that me and Rinse have like completely black and white yin and yang taste here. But Rin's a good guy. Don't attack Rin's. I like Rin's. But he has bad taste. But I still like Rin's. What's the best IEM under 1500? I'm done with sub 1000. Bought Supernova and S8. What you're telling me is you're done with spending the peasant money, right? You want to spend the rich money now. You want to live the rich IEM life. Best IEM under 1500. Oh, but you're not yet ready to live the rich life. You just bump it up a little bit. I would suggest you go all in and just get an annihilator. You know what? Just one and done. Just do that. Just don't spend the under 15 and then later on spend the under 2000. Just one IEM. All right. Just get the annihilator. Call it a day. From the S12, the next best upgrade for vocals is what IEM? I mean, S12 is not really like the end-all be-all vocal IEM. It's more like a treble, like a head stagey kind of IEM for me. For vocals, you can go for a number of different ones. To be honest with you, you can even go Kato, and they'll have better vocals than S12. You can even go like Performer 5 would even have better vocals than S12. Many things have better vocals than S12. Yeah. Would you do planar battle royale? S12 versus newer and shinier planars. I mean, the newer and shinier planars just don't get sent to me for some reason, and the ones that do tend to suck, except for Clanar. Where do you rank Symphonium IEMs? Oh, Symphonium IEMs are very good, actually. I like the Helios quite a bit. Meteor, although it doesn't hit my personal preference, I recognize that it's good. Triton is the only one I don't like, I think, and I haven't tried the other one. Well, even the Triton, like, not that I don't like it, it's just severely not my taste, but I still recognize that it's decent. Hey man, what bass focus IEM do you recommend under $150? You can go for like bass focus IEM. I feel like that's kind of a rinse question. Bass focus IEM under $150. You can go like OH10, I think it's under $150. You can go for like C12 or S12 Pro that has more bass, or even the Clanar. Off the top of my head, I guess I really don't have that many great bass IEM for cheap. Because normally bass for cheap are not done well. Let's see. Nightjar Acoustic Singularity or Crimson. I've not tried the Crimson, so I can't say, but I don't really like the Singularity that much. We'll be visiting Tokyo and Kyoto next week. Shout out to you, man, for your deeds in the local audio community. We'll be visiting Earphone, just saying thanks to behalf of the PH peeps. Oh, I'm glad the Filipinos like my videos. Thank you, guys. Alright, I lost my spot again. You guys are messaging too many comments. I scrolled down just one notch and it's gone. I lost it. No. Okay. Do you know if there's going to be a retailer in NA that are going to have Chopin? NA? NA. NA is where again? North? Something. I'm blanking on what NA stands for. Can someone help me? Do I need FLAC files to get most out of my IEM or just listen to Spotify? I mean, just listen to Spotify. You'll be completely fine, man. Like, getting FLACs is like squeezing out the last few percentage. Some people can absolutely hear the differences. I have an A/B test, so I don't know if I can hear definitively FLAC versus Spotify. So I can't answer that like with truthful honesty. I would need to A/B test, like a blind A/B test to know. But honestly, you don't need it. Because I have FLACs and I have Spotify, and I find enjoyment in both. Have you considered signing collabs IEM with Tiny Pen to sell for an upcharge? No, because I don't think I'm famous enough for that to like matter. It's like, who wants a Timmy signature like, and would pay extra for it? It's weird, you know. If I was like Brad Pitt or like, you know, if I was Spider-Man. I forgot his name, so I'm just gonna say Spider-Man, but you know who I'm talking about. Listening to Timmy while working. Good job. Shua episode 2 when? I want Shua episode 2. I'm already like planning on how I can prank him in the video. It's gonna be amazing. Whenever he visits Japan again, we're gonna have Shua 2. How much quality is lost from IEM wireless adapter? Is it worth it for convenience? It's worth it for convenience for me, because when I'm out and about, I don't use IEMs with wires. Like I use Chopin like at home mainly. When I'm out, sometimes I'll bring Chopin. Oh, when I'm traveling, I'll bring Chopin. But when I'm just out and about in town, I use the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 Pro because it's just convenient, you know? And people downplay convenient a lot, but for me, like, yeah, it's worth using TWS. Or it's worth just owning both, TWS and IEMs. When demoing, do you use the same track list or just random track jamming at that time? I use the track that I normally listen to the most, which I do have a track list for that. But my track list change more so it gets additional new tracks sometimes. When I find tracks I really like, I add it onto my track list. I think you haven't answered mine yet. Where's yours? Bro, you gotta re-ask the question because I ain't scrolling and looking for it. Any good upgrade from Performer 8? As a brighter signature, I would say you can go for the Gaia as like your ultimate. Which price bracket should one save up for? Basically poor. In order to get an overall great IEM in terms of bass, treble, and mid quality, I think around 200. I think 200 would get you pretty much 95% the performance that you want from more expensive IEMs. Have you checked out TRN Conch? Nope. What do you think of the 8? I have to. Oh, that's a question for someone else. Because it's at Suros. Okay, time to rank up the super shards. To rank up the super shards? I don't know what the super shards is. How about review TRN BA16? No. Base light, but it's. Oh no. People have conversation with each other on here, and I think they're talking to me when they're not, so I keep reading like comments that are not for me. Let's see here. What IEMs do you still remember from last year? To be honest, I don't even know off the top of my head. Like, I can't remember when IEM was released. I might remember some from like 2021, like the year I started reviewing. 2022. So last year was 2022. What IEM release was 2022? Dude, that's like a long time ago. Hell, I don't even remember. Blessing 3 was this year, right? Blessing 3 was this year. What was in 2022? Well, I guess S12 was 2020. S12 was tail end of 2021. Because Timeless was October 2021, so S12 was like at the tail end of that. So, damn, dude, it's racking my. There's so many new releases that my brain just can't keep up. I was like, was Performer 5 2022 or was it beginning 2023? Maybe Performer 5 will be 2022. Studio 4. Was Studio 4 2022? Dude, there's just so many to remember. I can't remember what was what year. Galileo 2 when? I have no idea. I don't think that's even gonna come out, to be honest. Might just skip to a different one. Is it okay if we ask questions again if you missed it? Yeah, absolutely. Like, if I accidentally miss your questions, just ask again. But if you miss my answers, I won't keep answering. Thank you very much. I guess I'll settle for doing SX6 Mark II since I often like good amount of bass and K-pop. Yeah. Timmy, can I get a suggestion for IEMs for 80 to 90? I mean, dude, if you're gonna ask me for suggestions for IEMs at certain price point, the first thing you should do is just watch my channel. I mean, there are videos on there. I recorded them. Yeah, I spoke in those videos. You should watch those first. Because when you ask me this, and then I have to ask you a follow-up question, right? Like, what kind of songs do you like? Like, do you like bass? Do you like mid-range? Do you like treble? There's a lot of these follow-up questions to be able to give you, like, the right suggestions. So I suggest you just watch the videos. Best price for performance IEM under 100. Same answer to the last one. Have you been in touch with Timeless 2? No, not been in touch with Timeless 2. Timmy's right. The speed of IEM innovation and new product release is ridiculous. If you're on the bleeding edge like he is, a few months can be too old already. I would say I agree with the speed of release. I don't know if I agree with speed of innovation. Because it's the innovation part that I don't know if it's fast. I think they just release stuff. The rate of innovation is not like super fast. But yeah, a few months can feel very old. Like 3 months ago feels like forever ago for in the IEM world. Any budget sci-fi that can compete with the neutral sound of ER2XR. Oh yeah, so you want the ER2XR sound, but without like, you know, the piercing your brain every time you put it on. Um, Man, for an ER2XR type of sound, to be honest, I can't really think of any that comes super close. Maybe like the Red would be the closest, but even then, I think the ER2XR just has like a more lively sounding, more forward sounding vocals. So I'm not sure. But I think Red would be one of the closer ones to the ER2XR, if I can think of any. What do you think about the Phoenix call? It's alright. You have to tell me what is NA. What do you mean in NA? Does NA just mean North America? Oh, I guess it means North America. North America retailer for Chopin. I mean, Chopin is available on Amazon. So you could just get it on Amazon. Yeah, it is there. I think it's on Prime as well. So you can get it in like a couple days if you order it. So yeah, I don't know if there's any retailer stores who's gonna carry it, but it is on Amazon. What IEMs do you keep on constant rotation? Just Chopin. I don't really listen to many other IEMs aside from testing. If I'm testing for review, yes, I listen to them. But the IEMs I keep on rotation nowadays is just Chopin, and on occasions I do bring out the Annihilator for like a session or so. So two IEMs, Chopin, Annihilator. Just get those $1,500 Sony IEMs. Nah. Just want to say Chopin is dope. Thank you so much. So how many of you have Chopin? I wonder. Leave. Say it below. Say I. Type in shopping. Chop something. I don't know. Shop anything. Just type those down so I know that you have Chopin. I'm being I'm bad at being a YouTuber today. My YouTube like speaking skills is not with me today. It's gone. It went somewhere. Maybe it's the cold coffee. I have no idea. What do you recommend for classical under 300? Classical. Good question. I would go with Performer 5 for classical, because it's fairly neutral-ish V-shaped slightly. You get the details, it's kind of nice. I like the Hexa's tuning. Is it worth getting Truth or Nova or just jump to B3? Jump to B3. I would say just jump to B3. If you like Hexa's tuning, Nova is quite different. Bass for sheep be like, get Maestro Mini, yes. Dom Q says, yo Timmy, hope all is well. Hey Dom, all good here. Hope it's all well for you too. What's your favorite neutral-ish IEM tuning? The Monarch Mark II still stands as one of my favorites. Danny's here. Hey, no, this guy is from Giz Audio. Yeah. Sub to Danny's channel. Danny's channel is cool. Oracle 1 good for K-pop, J-pop? Yeah. I still like Oracle 1. I recently got Tungsu One like Tungsu what and KCCX Pro, and can't decide which one has more bass. I feel like the Tungsu, am I correct? I have no idea. I forgot what the CS10 Pro X sound like. When's the Nova review coming out? Tonight. Tonight. Yeah, I have the Nova review already done. Like it's coming out tonight. So stay tuned for Nova review. Man, I think I'm so far back in time. Some of these comments are replying to things I said like a while ago. I'm really so far back. It's like it's hard to answer everything, you know. What is your IQ, Timmy? You are very smart. Oh, what a lovely question. So, I did take an IQ test, way back when, and my IQ. I mean, and all IQ tests are just they're just for fun essentially. So it doesn't really tell you that you are like smart or you're a good person. My IQ based on the IQ test was 137. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna only pick important questions now because I'm so far back that I want to answer some of the newer ones as well. So I'm just gonna go through and pick the good ones. I'm a base of IEM suggest under 60. No idea for that one. Oh, QKC XHBB, the $20 one. What IEM do you regret spending money on? Oracle Mark II. It's the worst. I don't like it. Big disappointment for me on that one. Open Audio Wish Pro. Have not tried that one. Best V-shape IEM is CCA CRA. Not anymore because they changed the tuning on it. Let's see. Have you been curious about testing any Pinon IEMs? Sure, if they ever send me any, I'll test it. I'll test anything that's sent to me, man. What do you think about the Hive 4? I don't even think it's out yet. I think it's just it's all. I don't think anyone has it. Yeah. Or maybe someone has it. I don't know. I don't think it's out yet. I saw the announcement for it. Not IEM related, but the chair you use, I just bought it at like a furniture store in Japan. Honestly, I have no idea what it's called. How long have you lived in Japan? Over a year, about a year and a half. No, I lost my spot again. I swear I bought a Chopin 5 minutes ago. If it's bad, I'm traveling to Japan so we can have a talk. Sure. Chopin gang, Chopin! Yay! Many people bought Chopin. Thank you so much. What's the next after Chopin? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because, like, with Chopin, I feel like I got pretty much near exactly what I want to get. So, a third one is kind of like, it's just hard. I don't know how to make it better. At least tuning-wise, I have no idea. So, maybe I'll just try to go for something different. Maybe like to serve a different market, maybe this market, like Chopin for this market is already as perfect as it is for me, so maybe I'll try to serve like the maybe Rinse. Maybe I'll ask Rinse for suggestions. Is Wanderer still good? Yes. It's like $16, man. It's still good. What? Is my measurement of the Nova that close to my target? Don't know, man. Maybe it is. Probably it is. Yeah. Yeah, it is. But my target, if you guys did not know, is actually like the Diva. It's basically just the Diva. Yeah, it's... Now you guys know. It's just the Diva. I like the Diva a lot. Like, the Diva is like good neutral for me. So my target is basically the Diva. I'm not gonna say much about Nova because I have a review of it coming soon. So yeah. Only if Elysian had better QC. To be honest, after they switched over to like effect audio, like handling their stuff, it's been a little bit rough lately as I've seen online. Yeah. Cool keyboard. Custom? How do you... Yes. Custom. You wanna know who built this keyboard? You wanna know where to get keyboards like these? Where to get amazing quality boards? Go to Mecca Mecca store. So yeah, this came from Mecca store, so I need to give them a shout out. Mecca. Alpha 4 and 5 still recommendation for you? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Who would you ever make a basehead collab? Oh man. See, with collaboration is so hard. It's like, so here's the thing with collaborations. At times you have to also think about, because it's not only me, right? If I was the one making the IEMs myself, I'm investing all the money myself to make it, then I can make whatever I want, right? But since I'm working with a company on like collaborations, they care about sales. So I can't do anything that's like too wild out there that like only 2 people are gonna buy, because like then companies would probably hate me and I'll never get another collaboration ever again. So you have to kind of ride that line almost, you know? You can't be way too adventurous. But maybe someday like I have my own brand. Maybe someday I do my own brand. I don't know. That's very ambitious though, so maybe not. It's a lot of work. I don't want to go through all that. But yeah. Have to play a little business game with the brands. And yeah, like Dom said, it makes sense because they need to make money. It makes sense. Can't blame them. Studio 4 still good neutral IEM, yes. Yes. Is it worth it to replace Wanner cable? Wanner cable is just bad, but the cable you buy for Wanner might cost more than the Wanner. Work with VB? If you guys don't know, VB is Josh from Prisma Audio. I would love to work with him. It'll be an amazing amazing collaboration, but though it might take like a few years to come out. Is headphone collab a possibility? It's hard, man. It's hard because I don't think anyone has done a headphone collab besides maybe CEOs and DMS. Wait, did DMS do one? I felt like he did one. Did he? I know CEOs did one. But it's harder than IEM collabs, I think. Would you do a detailed review of Scarlett Mini? Maybe. Any recommendation for good deal silicone tips that don't change the sound signature too much? Um, I think all tips change the sound signature slightly in its own way, mainly in the treble though. But it shouldn't affect the bass to mids at all, you know, if any. Are you gonna review the Tansjin Mino? I will review the Mino. I think one is being sent to me, so I'll get it soon. Have you tried Melody? Nope. Pinon Fan 2? I've never tried. Centop versus SA6 Mark II, which one you like more? Personally, I would listen to Centop more times than the SA6 Mark II, but I would say they're neck and neck. Still waiting for another 2021 versus 2023. Oh man, I would have to go try 2023 again. If I apply an EQ to an IEM that has the same driver types, is it possible to replicate the sound of the target IEM? Not gonna lie, I kinda wanna EQ my S12 to the FR of the Kifines Clanar. You can certainly try and see. Match the same driver type. To be honest, the biggest difference in the IEMs are in the treble. The treble, like, well, you can EQ the bass and the mid-range to match, but the difficulties is in the treble. That's the hardest thing. Because treble is affected by so many things, such as insertion depth and everything else. So, just, let's say, for example, S12 and Clanar. Let's say they have how about this? Take two versions of the S12. One version is in its regular shell, and another version is in a completely different shell that fits deeper into your ears, maybe even a custom shell. The S12 that's universal is gonna sound brighter than the one that's inserted deeper. That's how much can change with treble, even just with insertion depths, not even counting ear tips and all that stuff. So you can match bass and mid-range, but chances that you can match the treble is very very slim. That's why we don't recommend people like auto EQ past like 6K. It's not accurate. Oh look, it's Mr. What's New. Subscribe to Mr. What's New. Good morning, good sir. Support all creators. I have another creator project video coming up. If you guys were here last year, you guys noticed that like near Christmas time, I released a video like that has a lot of people collaborating on the same video. I'm gonna do that again. I'll do that again this year. I'm making my list to send my invites to. Oh, now I just got reminded of a Christmas song. Making that list, checking it twice. Yeah. Santa's badass. I don't know why I said that. It's just it's weird. I'm weird. Can I join? Do you have a review channel, Felix LP? I don't know. You can message me on Discord with your channel. Have you tried the Grand Maestro? Yes, it was so for me. Just so. I love Scarlet Mini to death, but when I say it's good set, people won't believe me because how much bass there is. Because there is so much bass. Delta Airline IEM review when? I want to get more airline buds to do like an airline bud roundup. What's the best bass head IEM? I'll go with one of the Maestro Minis or Scarlet Minis. Man, let's see here. All right. I might have to bounce here very soon, guys. Unfortunately, I don't want to bounce. But hey, we have 5 more minutes. Ask away any questions. I'll just rapid answer all of them. Hey man, I don't remember every username. East Planet. So I find my ears get sore as fuck when IEMs after an hour or two, but I love them. Do your ears get sore? Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Especially the IEMs have like bigger nozzles. Yo Timmy, any chance you make it to CanJam NYC? Probably not NYC. It's just mad expensive to go there from where I am. But I'll go to CanJam Singapore though. CanJam Singapore. I'll be there next time. What is the best IM for gaming under 20? Under 20, just go for like the Warner or the Ola. $200 IM for IM World. 200 IM for IM World Beginner? I have no idea what that question is. I have no idea. Your thoughts on CO2? I don't have it yet. CanJam is great, but nosy for trying out open backs. Yeah, you can't try open backs at CanJam and get an accurate like feeling for it. It's just not. I don't like trying open backs at events. I actually don't like to try anything at events because I don't like to stand in line. I'm impatient. Good portable DAC amp under 100 neutral or balanced sound? That's a question for David. Ranking list update whenever it happens, I guess. Your thoughts on Zero? Oh, I already read that question. Is Dave still with Giz? Yeah. He has videos coming up in like on December 1st and 2nd. He has 2 more videos. So yeah, he's still with us. He just had like I think a small vacation. EA 1000 SimGod or Dunu Falcon Pro? I have not tried EA 1000. I can't answer that. Is the Yuma 2 still good in the market? I'd say so. I don't see why not. Yeah, I still think it's good. I still use it for comparison today. What do you think about the 64 Audio U4S and Velour? I want U4S. I want to sell my U12T and get a U4S. Just to get some money back. Make some money back. Velour, I have a review of it. Just go watch that one. Why is the Performer A still not in the tier list? Because I just haven't updated the tier list. How about SoCal? No, it's just far. I don't want to fly back to the US. It's like thousands of dollars. If I visit Singapore, I fear I'll never come back. Just stay. Go to the Hangout, Crin's new cafe, and just stay there. Get a pillow and a sleeping bag and just go stay. What's the new hotness for Timmy in the high-end IEM world right now? I have no idea. I've just been using Chopin and Annihilator, just 2 things. So that's why I sneak in before the start. I wish we could, man. Like, to be honest, as reviewers, they should give us, like, media pass so that we can go in, like, an hour early or something to go test out all their stuff, like, for review purposes, you know? That would be kind of nice. Have you tried Moondrop Dawn? I have a Dawn. I think it's alright. EE Barometer Mark II or Vega 2020, they're both shit, Rins. They're both horrible, Rins. I don't know what you're trying to suggest to me here. Which event's happening in Japan? There's one going on like in 3 days, which I'm not going to. Hey, that's instead of make an audio hotel. Yeah, like that's gonna get a lot of visits. Man, I'd love to visit Singapore. I moved out of the US. That's mostly where I'd go. It's such a beautiful country. You should come to Can Jam SG. You should. Why not? Your opinions on orchestra versus orchestra light? I much prefer the original orchestra, though there's nothing wrong with orchestra light. Where I can use IEM trusted. Where I can buy used IEMs? Oh, where you can buy used IEMs? Headfi is a good place to go. Look at what they have listed there. How much money would you need to make a normal person hear massive differences from normal TWS? Impossible. Impossible. What's the best IEM in your opinion? $500 to $700 range. There is my ranking list as well. You can look at that for now. Whatever's on there. Probably the variations and tops are like SA6 Mark II. Thoughts on Quintet? It's good. It's good. Oh, thanks for answering our questions. Thank you, Mike. Happy to answer all of you guys' questions. All your amazing questions. Base range. One says 1,500 USD. What do you recommend? Well, for you can just make your own, right? You guys don't know he DIYs, so he makes his own stuff. Which cable has the best sound signature? Sound signature. I don't know. Oh no. Yeah, you can make one for your friend, if your friend. Alright. How should I convince my parents to let me have more than one IEM? I don't know. I don't know, man. If you get a job, then they might be more convinced that you can have more than one IEM. Course effect audio Shinron for 6K. God, so expensive. Do balance cable make a difference? Yes, they do, because if the left side is louder than the right side, then it sounds different. Alright. See, Rince knows what he's talking about. U4S, U6T, and MK Mark II. Or no, he says Valkyrie Mark II. No, never mind. He went crazy again. What's your brief impression of Annihilator 2023? I honestly can't remember. I thought it was similar enough, but I only tried it for like 2 songs. But hey, that is time, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. So many of you. It was like 80, 90 people in here. That was kind of nice. Like a nice big family of like audiophile nerds and weebs. I'm assuming everyone here is a weeb, or at least 99% of you are. But yes. Well, Rince is the 1%. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next video tonight, when Nova gets released. So there you go. Stay tuned for Nova. Bye, Chopin. Later. Dom, you're secretly a weeb and you know it. You can't. With anyone who says they're not a weeb is secretly a weeb. It's the law of the universe. All right. Bye.